Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we're playing some Ari mid into a Vladimir, and a new patch came out very recently, and Ari has shot up to being basically S plus tier best champion in the game for mid lane, or at least like very consistent for solo queue again. And that's what happens when a champion is basically already strong. And you would think that the Ari buff that I'm gonna say is not even that important, but you'd be surprised at the smallest changes, like change win rates substantially. Anyways, the buff that they did is that your W is the thing that gives you movement speed, and it will just auto track people, and it will have 1 second less CD every single rank. That's it. 1 second shaved off of W every rank is the only buff they gave. Nothing else, and her win rate was already okay, and now it's become better than okay. It's become, like, really decent, but when something has a really, like, it's not like 58%. Right now it says that it's 54, but 54% win rate when it is a champion that is extremely high play rate is really, really, really nuts. Just to be clear. You see, when I, like, do Fiddlesticks mid videos, it's like 56 to 57% win rate, but the play rate is barely anything, and if everybody played Fiddlesticks mid, it probably would drop. But Ari to have a 54% win rate when she is one of the most popular champions in League, and one of the most, like, high play rates is really, really nuts. Anyways, how Ari works is that she is a champion that likes harassing, usually with combos. I'm gonna... Wow, that was pretty well played. Good thing I didn't get it by the Q, though. The thing is that he's stepping up with his Q3 at the same timing that I throw Charm at him, because how Vladimir works is that he wants to, obviously, like, hard shove... Or not hard shove, but, like, hard pressure whenever he has his Q3 up, which is dictated by that thing that he has going. He can Q me if he wants. The thing is that I already shoved that wave so quickly that I am pretty sure that I can just base here. Actually, maybe I shouldn't base, because he is going to try to freeze it, but I can do it next wave. One of the things that is really nice about Ari... Dude, we should not be fighting this, in my opinion, but whatever, I'll come over anyways. I was wrong. We can be fighting that. The reason why we could fight that so easily, if you want to know why, I changed my mind, like, in the middle of the fight. I have, like, so many things going on to, like, to explain the Ari mechanics, and sometimes it gets harder to, like, know exactly what I want to be doing. But, anyways, with Ari, and why that fight was so easy is because Vladimir literally just used his pool recently, and Vladimir pool is one of his longest cooldowns, and it's pretty long until he gets a bunch of CDR, because Vladimir likes going a bunch of CDR. So until he gets that, we're just gonna be able to fight that pretty well. I also ignited before his Q3 was usable, so then if he did try to heal himself, he had way reduced healing, and that is another thing that's substantial. Hit him with the Q. How Ari poke works is that there's two things that you want to be, like, focused on. Your Q, you want to land the forward and backswing of it. But remember that the Q also can be used to shove so amazingly well, because Ari with 2 points in Q, so at level 3, you can, if you have, like, not 1 point in every single ability, but rather put 2 points into your Q, you can actually shove the wave in very quickly and reset very easily, which is why Ari doesn't really need TP in a lot of cases, and running Ignite really increases your kill threat by a lot. In some cases, you do need TP if you're versus mages and you're not very good at, like, I don't know, tracking CDs or something, like Syndra or something like that would be a good example, I guess. But, yeah, your Q is your main damage. Your charm is to charm them and make them CC'd. Your W is for movement and getting on top of them easily. He keeps on doing that, but honestly, I feel like that can't be beneficial for him. Also, now he has no pool again for a little bit, and this would be a good timing to probably, like, see if I could, like, do something. I should have just flashed, but oh well. I could have done one more flash auto attack to get him. But yeah, Ari, your ultimate is 3 charges. Ooh. He's just doing this to heal himself. Also, top lane is getting wrecked kind of hard, and we need to help them eventually. So all we did is we poked him down to about half HP. We saw him use his ability that keeps him safe, and when he doesn't have that ability up, I immediately just all in. What's so strong about Ahri, and why she is also something that I would recommend for almost like a beginner to learn, even though she has some complexities with like her ultimate if you're not very used to it, is because she has, of course, a E-Flash tech. She is able to punish people, but also escape very easily because your ultimate is 3 dashes, which is very strong. The ultimate AP ratio is 35%, so that means if you land every single hit, it's over 100. It's 105, which is pretty dang good. The damage of your W is barely anything, to be clear on that. Your charm also hits decently, but your W is mainly used for just, like, catching up to people and, like, finishing if they're almost dead, or, like, a trigger for your electrocute. So, we are back in lane. We have to try to poke this guy again. I recommend throwing the Q either on the wave if you want to shove it. Otherwise, when you try to hit him and the wave at the same time, you can kind of throw it, like, sideways. Also, I'm not going to let him Q me a single time. It's not worth it. So when I hit the forward and backswing of my Q there, the reason why it hit so easily is because I threw it, like, to a path where I figured he would juke. Because if you can predict their juke pattern, you can usually get pretty good trades off. How did that not trigger electrocute? What? Damn, it's actually crazy how fast I shove already. I don't really know why this guy's trying to fight me here. That was kind of insane to try. Vladimir doesn't have, like, any items. So, yeah. Ahri's passive is that every single time you kill 9 minions, you get back HP as well, which is, oh, amazing. He's coming in. I'm just gonna flash. I feel like I should be fine. I didn't really trust that I would be able to survive if I didn't flash there. We're just gonna try to shove this quickly. Unfortunately, my Q didn't hit the whole entire wave. He used his pool pretty early on, so it's very easy. With Ahri, your ultimate should be used mostly as a way to land your charm easier or make your Q backswing hit the true damage portion, because when it comes back, it does true damage. So all I did was I don't even focus on the Ahri ultimate hitting him. I focus more on repositioning myself, because your Ahri ultimate automatically tracks and does damage. You don't really need to worry about that, really. So yeah, not bad. We're just going to shove mid again. Ahri is a very ultimate-based champion. The chances of you killing somebody without your ultimate are very, very, very low. She's not super low damage, but sometimes it feels like her burst numbers are just not as high as some other champions that are mages, like Syndra and stuff. I'm going to do Electrocute proc and back away. We see that this person's topside fighting, so I'm going to try to rotate to it. I'm going to use my W to get movement speed, because that's what it gives us. I only have 10 seconds until my ultimate's back up, so maybe we can arrive at the perfect timing to be able to chase. So that's one. This guy will pool. Okay, he won't pool. Never mind. He might be dead. No, he's not going to die. But that's okay, because we killed their Kha'Zix. This Kha'Zix has to be pretty tilted. Because he probably really hates his mid laner right now. If I have so much pressure that I can extend this lead to, like, prevent dives on my team side, because my top laner is 0-3, by the way. He's really getting crushed. That is going to be tilting for him, so that's good. We like tilting people, because when you tilt somebody, it kind of does make the game a lot easier, because sometimes they start typing to their teammates or question mark pinging, which can upset people. But the game state is looking great. Malignance is, in my opinion, the best item for Ahri in, like, almost every single case, because your ultimate is so freaking important to have for fighting that if it's not available, that sucks. So, because Malignance gives you ultimate haste is really the only reason. Do I care about the pools that it creates? No, not really. This is literally for ultimate haste, and that's it. Just fish for a charm and back away. What's nice about playing versus Vladimir is a short-range champion. All Vladimir does is he wants to get near you and press buttons on you. That's it. He can't do anything else. So because we have range advantage, we can try to abuse that because skill shot champions can attack somebody from really far away if they're pointing flick, because he has to be in range to land his stuff, and I don't need to be in range. So he used his ability. I could almost kill him, but he might use his ultimate pretty soon. I tried predicting him juking upwards, but he didn't, which is fine. I could probably kill him with one more Q rotation. Or if I just land Charm, I guess, too. I'm just going to hit this a little bit. He's going to get a lot of health back here. But our control of the map is not that bad right now. It's looking pretty dang good. Alistar is trying to dive bot, so I'm just going to start rotating down to see if I can assist this fight, because it looks like they're going quite deep. I'm just going to grab some of these plants on the way down, though. Okay, cool. Nami was able to heal me back up, and we were able to get all the kills. Another thing about RE passive that I didn't mention is that, besides the getting health back from killing 9 minions, enemy champions also do the same, but at a better rate, so you get more HP when enemy champions die. And what happened is that because Alistar died, it also triggers your ultimate to give you another stack of it, because you have 3 charges of the dash. So as long as you don't have 3, and you used 1, it will bring you back to 3. So I was able to use my ultimate quite frequently. Another, like, crazy thing about Ahri is that, like, your champion is so nuts. For chases, because as kills happen, you get very, very powerful. Since you can continue chasing and, like, just finishing off the stragglers of the low HP people. Just trying to fish for abilities. It doesn't really matter if it lands or not. We're almost level 11, and that is going to be a huge spike point for us, because Ahri ultimate also gets lower with the level up. Some ultimates like stay the same all game. Ahri's not one of those, so being able to spam more frequently, obviously very powerful. That doesn't land? Wow. Okay, I'm just going to hit mid lane a little bit. Damn, I have so much AP that honestly the damage that I'm dealing to this is crazy. I mean, this is fine. I don't really care about this. He doesn't even, like, chunk us. He does no damage whatsoever. We already lost first top lane turret. I want this blue buff really badly, so that's what I'm going for. Kled is using his ultimate mid lane because he wants to, for some reason... I don't know what he's doing. He just took the whole wave for, like, no reason. So... Whoa. Not sure about that. Let's just take the turret. We could... is it worth killing this guy, actually? When people die in League now, one of the biggest changes that they made was, like, a 2-death person can literally be worth only 150 gold. They made it so quick with how much less you're worth when you die in the new season. So, yeah. Anyways, I need to, like, push my lead to other stuff, because this game, even though it seems like it's a free win just because of my laning phase, is not. We're doing good dragon-wise. We can play off a dragon for a win that way, but our Kled is quite weak, and Vladimir will scale, and bot lane isn't weak. I'm gonna be versus Rumble here. But I do have Nami with me, and if I landed a couple of charm Qs onto him, I could probably chunk the crap out of him, but Alistar is here too. Oh, wow. He actually almost... No, he does just straight kill me if I don't go away. I'm just going to try to get the wave, though, at least, so... The only thing that's important right now is just escaping that amount of damage that he just did. Rumble E does an insane amount. So I got the wave. At least, minimum. Okay, so... we do have a very nice purchase of being able to have a component that does give me a substantial amount of AP. If we want to win next fight, how Ahri usually functions in the fights is that if your team gets a pick beforehand, that's wonderful. Maybe you can, like, follow them up and do stuff. Otherwise, the goal is usually use your ultimate to pick somebody. And picking is, like, finding an angle to hit a charm on a target that is a squishy target that you can one-shot. If you can do that, you'll usually be in a really, really, really good position to win. Okay, massive damage on that guy. My ultimate's coming back up pretty soon. Because that guy's half HP, I feel like we could probably just start this. They most likely are just going to give it based off of their positioning. So I got that guy's exhaust and killed him, which is great. Because I noticed that they're probably not going to be doing the objective, and Alistar is, like, posturing for a base, he probably didn't realize it's warded and we can see him. But that most likely means whenever, like, you're inside the higher ranks, and even inside the lower ones you can do this too, everybody has a different idea of what they want to be doing during the game. And in the higher ranks, usually you play together better. But whenever the team decides to not do the objective, the enemy team, and they're going to give it, that probably means that nobody's near Alistar, because why would they be near him? What is the point of that? They would be near Alistar if they wanted to contest, because they would all be together to contest, right? But they clearly weren't going to do that. So that's why I feel so confident just going over the wall and not caring, because it would only be unlucky if Kha'Zix was there or somebody else. Also, I'm Ahri, and I can't really get caught very easily if I have my R up. You see how tanky Vladimir is now, though? Isn't it crazy how it feels like he basically will never die for the rest of the game? Like, you'll see, if I land a full combo onto this guy, it will deal, like, an okay amount. About half of his HP. I have my Shadow Flame, so I'm just gonna buy. We're only one dragon away from getting Soul, and that could just be our win con. Because we're a pick champion, you can also go Sweeper. It's not that bad. And we have good pressure so far on the game. We just wait 3 minutes for the dragon. Otherwise, we could play for the Baron. Nobody's taking this red buff, so after I shove in top lane here, I'll probably go for the red buff myself, since there's just no reason not to. Red buff is pretty nice. It gives you a slowing effect on your auto attacks. You can sometimes use it even, like, as a mage, just chase people easier. Vladimir might rotate towards this brush, and if he does, then I can probably charm him. But he's not. If he rotated towards the brush and I landed a full combo of E into Q, I could electrocute proc immediately, and he would almost die very quickly. But every single time I miss, we just back away. Just because we're super, super strong doesn't mean that I'm going to be landing everything all the time. We have to be respectful that he is a point-and-click champion, and we still just play the range game and fishing for abilities. You can sometimes, if you want, get very close to them and trigger a fight, but it's up to you if you want to fight that way. Because you can also mess up. When you mess up versus Vladimir, what will happen is that he'll trigger Phase Rush and he'll pop Ghost, and when you use your ultimate to run away as Ahri, he'll run so fast, he'll usually catch back up and kill you. So that's the problem of playing versus this champion. You, like, never want him to touch you ever. What? That doesn't land? Dang, that's crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna let him touch me now, but he's just gonna die because the thing is that I already did too much damage. I landed a couple hits to, like, get him low, and then I used my Ignite preemptively, so his healing is just so bad that it doesn't matter. And that was just a free kill. We maybe could have even done it sooner. I might be respecting him a bit too much, but showing respect isn't that bad, usually. Because it at least makes it so you're not going to throw the game away when you have a big bounty like this, right? Now, I am very wealthy, and I also am very important, and I'm going to build lasagnas because of that, because we don't want to die next fight and give 1k, but this also enables us to be very aggressive. All we need to do is just play for the dragon, and we just win the game, basically, off of getting soul. Getting soul usually is a win. No. Electrocute proc, super low. Damn, Vladimir's here too. Dude, I feel like we could still fight. Maybe. Kha'Zix used his ultimate, and the dragon's coming up, so I'm kind of sad that we might just have to get... Kha'Zix has no R. I charm Kha'Zix, even though I know that I'm gonna get chunked here. I feel like we can maybe play for fight afterwards. Got no assist, but that was 2 kills. We should be doing Baron instead of chasing. It's kind of sad that we chase rather than do Baron, because everybody went too fast down bot side. That's okay, though. It's whatever. Losing 1 dragon isn't the end of the world for us, so... I charmed him. I'm not inside the rumble thingy right now, yet. I'm worth 1k again, so sadly I probably die. I tried flashing to see if I can make it over this wall. Dang. Well, that's what happens when sometimes you fight with your Ahri ultimate. He probably has to fight and kill... Oh, okay, he's not going to fight. Did we just lose Baron off that? Oh, that's so frustrating, but... I got caught out, so... That's just the way that it goes sometimes. Huge throw. Still, we should have just done that Baron, dude. I don't know why we didn't. It was so bad that we didn't. Too bad Lucian didn't just start calling over the wall as soon as he noticed that Kha'Zix was in that area. We just play for soul still. I mean, we just try. This Vladimir is 041, so he has no impact. It's basically just a bunch of these two plus somewhat of these together to make the game very challenging for us. But it is what it is. We still just have to try to get a pick and hope that we can do it. Getting a kill is nice. It's not that substantial, but I did it because I figured that if I get a pick off, it might make it so their Baron is just a little bit wasted, right? Because one of the issues with going against Baron is that they might be able to take more turrets and extend their, I guess people call it power play competitively, like a Baron power play, and you can, like, get a bunch of money from it. See, and sometimes the enemy might even, like, start doing fights, and, like, this doesn't even make any sense to fight with one person being down, but you can sometimes, like, chain pick, which is amazing if you can. We don't have my ultimate, though, so if we overchase, it could be pretty bad. Nice. That's good. I mean, I don't have my ultimate for a little bit, and we use, like, every single ultimate, so now we don't have, like, anything. So hopefully we don't do something stupid like go too far. Wow, that guy just made a huge mistake. This is so good. He's trying to do too much when his teammates are dead. When your teammates die, you sometimes just have to, like, leave. It's, like, better to leave than continue trying. Because sometimes it can start chaining. Like, if these guys overstep, we might even be able to go for them, too. And then if we go for them and they die, we can maybe then take even more and just win the game off of it. That's why she backed off so hard. Because if you overstep and try to defend, which is what Rumble did, games can be, like, lost. This is another case of them just doing too much, kind of. Kind of, I said. I feel like we should have been able to kill Alistar there, but okay. I feel like... this Kha'Zix might try to go in. I'm just gonna back off really far. Yeah, I had a feeling, dude. I literally was, like, thinking to myself, he's probably gonna, like, stealth in and try to kill one of us because his stealth lasts way too long. And now that Lucian died, we probably can't contest this anymore very easily. Which sucks, but it is what it is. I had that thought process, and he did not. So we'll probably just have to give the objective. Although, for some reason, they might be going too deep. Like, they are probably on the objective, so we should have probably had Diana rotate onto Rumble and try to kill him, I guess, because you can try to kill a straggler when they are trying to do 2 objectives at once. Okay, so Baron's gonna spawn. I mean, it would be really good to get a pick still, so that's what we want to do. My ability kind of badly. We're also like kiting into Xayah Feathers, and that's like how you lose games. Kiting into Xayah Feathers is like the worst possible thing you can ever do. But Kha'Zix used his ultimate and wasted it kind of because he wasn't able to do anything off that. We should have just taken the couple kills and then just backed away. Kha'Zix has no R for a little bit. It would be very good to pick him when he doesn't have his stealth. I actually don't need the buy. It's pointless. He has his Edge of Night back up. That's so annoying. This is also warded too. Man, good thing I didn't get picked, but whenever you're sitting on top of a ward like that, you can just get picked. I left the area and she didn't realize. Bummer. This would be their timing to continue finding picks, but sometimes when they try to find picks when your teammates died, then you can pick them back. I honestly got pretty massive damage on that guy there. I'm just waiting to see. They see me. Bot inhib is still shoving. So with bot inhib, somebody has to go rotate to do it, so we should spend time to try to get vision control down, but we have to also be worried about getting picked hard. Whoa, the ultimate was really bad. That was not smart. It's okay to get, like, poked a little bit when you walk in. It doesn't do anything. Also, Rumble might be behind us. It would be great to find a flanking kill if we could find him. No, he went back bot. So we should have been able to, like, start an objective, probably, but I feel like they are not really ready for that. So instead, I'll just play for Dragon instead. Kha'Zix having Edge of Night is so frustrating. He's also full build. Like, I'm not even full build. I have so many more items I need to buy to be full build, too. I still have a death cap, and then an item after that. Like, for this guy to have this much money is insane. Gold-wise, he's way stronger than me. You want to start the Baron? Sure, dude. That's fine, too. We can try to force them over here. They might not have it warded, and we can maybe burst it if they were late. Ooh, TP. Missed time. Darn. The Nami ultimate should have been used that way, though. Once again, like, we should not waste it like that. But this was still pretty good. Because we could have just had TP for free. That guy's dead. No, we probably still need to turn, guys. Oh, I don't have my ultimate anymore. I have a feeling that... Oh, okay, they actually gave it. Never mind, they're just gonna give completely. Nice. I get so worried about... Dude, we should also spend our money and not completely forget about sometimes taking bases to spend, because this buy is huge for me. I can't just, like, be on the map forever. I had too much money. But at least I can defend as my teammate pushes. So we got the Rumble. Wow, that did a lot of damage. Okay. They have 3 dragons, so they're 1 away from Soul as well, but we have Baron. This is not warded. This might be warded. I have a flash, otherwise I die. It's not a good fight. Vladimir's almost dead at least. But we should definitely be just backing away for now. Holy crap, I cannot believe I kind of salvaged that fight. That could have been so freaking bad. Oh, thank goodness, dude. I guess I just don't know Kha'Zix's stealth timing. I mean, he has the upgraded form, which is, like, much longer, but I didn't expect it to be that long. Like, he unironically could just stay in that freaking stealth for, like, ages, dude. That was crazy. That was super nuts how long he could just stay there. I like Cosmic Drive. I think I can go that. As you saw, when I, like, land Charm Q onto, like, Vladimir from far away, it does so much damage. Vision is always first, guys. I could get picked by Kha'Zix so easily. It's so frustrating. it's okay to, like, fish for ulti hits because it's only 30 seconds, and if I land that, we probably can just kill that Rumble immediately and just win the game, but it does feel like I am the main initiator, which kind of sucks, though. If I landed Q Charm there, that could have been huge, too, but, I mean, that's a difficult one to land from that distance, though. This guy's seen... My teammate, that is. He's dead for 55. That's a long time. They have to come to us. See? If we just wait, they have to come to us. They can't get vision control down very easily. It's not possible. That's all we do. We can still lose this from one single fight still. This is not okay, actually. I'm gonna live. Shut down. Oh, dang, dude. I tried to find a pick and it was not smart, huh? At least I live. We'll lose GA. We can probably still be fine. I need a base all the way. That was dumb to go for a pick. It's stupid. Oh no, I think it might be over. I think she just chunked me so hard that I can't actually get back onto the map to, like, stop them. Bummer. Yeah, it's over. GG. Well, anyways, I tried. I can't really carry this. I did the best that I could, but we can't win them all. So that's how you should play Ahri. Just don't make as many mistakes as me, and you'll be able to win. Maybe if also there was just, like, a better case situation for, like, it felt like I was the only one that understood how to carry, but anyways, Vladimir did, like, basically nothing, got carried by his teammates. Well played to him. I wish that I could have carried mine. All right, see you guys later. Peace out. Have a great day. Bye. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the game 2 of the Ahri. We're not going to end it on a loss after that, dude. So we're playing versus Silas. Silas is honestly a pretty good counter pick into Ahri. Pros play it quite frequently. The reason why is because Silas... Ahri damage isn't crazy high unless you get really, really fed and all. So, because of that, what can happen is that If Silas builds how he normally does, which is bruisery, you can't kill him quickly, and Ahri ultimate on Silas is absurd, and he usually can just chase you using every single possible, like, charge of it. And when he does that, you will, like, really get destroyed, because he'll just chase you with more dashes, and you can't deal enough, and then he just will point and click hit you, because Silas, of course, has that, W point and click heal that also does good damage, and then you just lose. And then he'll, like, mostly kill you with auto attacks, because Silas with his auto attacks also deal a ton, too. Ooh, he missed. That's huge. One auto attack, boom. He's missed a lot of abilities. I do have Ignite, so if he continues doing these poor trades, he's really going to start feeling it. That was a really bad ability, but still not bad. Got hit by his Q both parts of it, which sucks because you don't want to get hit by both parts, but that's okay. Oh, that Q totally should have landed there, but it's alright. He might even try to base here. Oh, dang, he's staying. I just used my Q too. Oh, I really want to kill this guy, dude. I feel like I can if I just play it, like, flawlessly. He's dead. What he tried to do at the very end is hit the wave enough to be able to... Why is that minion back there? Hey! What? If we lose this game, for some reason, it's because that one caster minion is standing back. It's dead. Okay, well, I guess I have no excuse now. Well, I missed the EXP from it, so I guess that still doesn't really count. I'm gonna sell one potion just so I can buy boots here. I feel like it's worth it. Well, this guy is a little bit low now because he also just, like, came back into the lane, and now he's just in a weird spot, and now my Rengar is trash-talking him. The things that Silas made mistakes on, if you don't know, is because he... how Silas works is that he never, ever... This is one of the biggest things you could do on Silas. That's a huge mistake. Use your E forwards and not land it on the opponent champion and land it onto minions and stuff, because then I get to free hit. And being able to... Like, right here, that's a good trade for him, kind of. It's like, okay. But, like, he needs to do that earlier, right? In the lane. Now he's too low, and, like, now he's just doing it at, like, a stupid timing that doesn't make any sense. But I'm saying that if he did that from the beginning of the lane, he could have had decent trades. And when he did decent trades, that would have, like, really affected, how I would have been able to, like, punish him earlier. Because the reason why I was able to win is because of those mistakes where he kept on Eing the wave instead of me. I did kind of position myself forwards to allow him to have an opportunity to E me as well, though, because a good way to, like, improve your gameplay no matter what champion you're playing is focusing on walking forwards and giving them an opportunity, but you know that opportunity will, like, most likely be favorable for you if you can anticipate it or, like, predict it and get ready for it and then outplay it type deal. So, yeah. This is his one roam timer for, like, the entire game. Because, like, I only am gonna get out-roamed because I was able to... I had to reset, so that's the reason why. Ooh, I hit both parts of it and got Electrocute proc off. That's huge. My Q, I was hoping any part of it would land on him, but it didn't. That's okay, though. We have huge pressure on this guy. I can probably just Q this again and just, like, shove it out really fast. Q didn't land. Sad. Do I even want to burn my ultimate? Not yet. Right here I can. Be patient with it. Because I wanted him to overcommit, and then I hit the forward and backswing from him committing onto me, but then because he committed onto me and didn't notice that I was doing it on purpose, then I can ignite and then follow him back. Because he only has the same amount of charges as me. And then once I get the charges going for myself, then we'll be good. I'll just flash. There's literally no reason not to just, like, get out of there. I don't want to accidentally ruin... I was about to say a shutdown or something, but I guess, like, we're on a losing team again, in a way, because our top lane's getting crushed. But that's okay. I'm sure that Rumble will find his use, right? I mean, Rumble's not going to be weak forever. I hope. We have a lead again. Plus, the first game was a warm-up game. I, like, don't play Ahri regularly. It's been a couple months. Actually, maybe a few weeks, but the last time that I played Ahri was to do a video on Ahri, and I only played probably a couple games of her and then never played her again, so... It's not like Zoe that I play, like, almost every single day. Just tiny poke and back away. We don't want to overextend the trades when I miss my Q and I recently landed Charm for Electrocute, because then he'll, like, crush us. If that hit the minion wave, that would have been one of those massive mistakes again where he, like, ruins his own lane by doing something really dumb. So that was very greedy by him, and he probably shouldn't do that, because that could have ended up really bad for him. Hit both parts of the Q, which is awesome. I'm just trying to deny cannon, if anything. We'll just kill him, because the thing is he'd used his W, right? And when he used his W on the wave, that's his healing, which is his outplay. And I think I saw him use E as well, so if we just use my ultimate to finish him... and if for some reason Shen ultied, I was thinking about him, like, I bet Shen has R. I was probably just going to immediately back away and not go for the kill. So we had a plan in our head, we just executed it, because a lot of times if you just have a plan about, like, if this person uses this ability, then I go, then it makes fighting so much easier. I should probably back off further than this. We'll just buy our Malignance here. Do I want to go Ionian? I feel like I can. Ahri does do a lot of true damage, and I know that this will, like, spike me hard. Plus, I can, like, now just focus on just getting as much as I can with, my next items, of course. Just immediately. Electrocute proc, tiny bit of damage. He lands Q on me, but it's not really that bad. Just waiting for my ultimate once again. We probably cannot be up too far, because if I do get ganked, I will most likely get caught and die if they can just land CC on me. So we're not going to step up for the turret because of that. We don't really know where the opponents are. Bot lane can't stop dying. I mean, top lane. Oh, there is a TP bot lane. I can't really go down there, so instead we're just going to go back mid, because it looks like they just failed something. But that's okay, because at least Sylas spent a bunch of time doing something that allowed me to hit mid and get more of an advantage for myself. Okay, I might be screwed. We'll see. No, not yet. I have my empowered recall, so I can recall one single time to get back really quickly if I want to. Shen used his flash, and that's a really long CD, so now he's not going to have that for a long time, which is awesome. Way longer than, like, my ultimate CD. Another good thing about having Ionian is, I mean, we just have even more CDR, right? So, we could even just build, like, full damage items of like Death Cap, Shadow Flame, and that type of thing, and just not go any CDR whatsoever, could be decent. But maybe we will just, for now, just continue trying to get this turret. I think that should be fine. And we're good to go. I probably will just need to not get hit by that, dude. I don't have my ultimate for a little bit, so I might be screwed. Yeah, I died. The Rengar needed to help me sooner, but oh well. It's my fault. That's why the Ahri matchup is so freaking challenging. Like, it's so rough. But it is what it is. It is okay. We'll be fine. I wasn't even worth a shutdown. I'm just, like, worth a regular kill. Because I think that the game state is still, like, looking really rough. So at least we also just know that, he didn't get, like, a massive advantage from that. I'm still up 50 farm. I mean, 50 farm is a pretty ridiculous amount. I really want to get first turret. We should be able to get first turret mid pretty easily, especially because he can't take my ultimate anymore, too. But I could still get ganked, too. I charmed him at a good timing there. Wow, the amount of damage that he does is still ridiculous, though, huh? I'll just harass him back quite a bit. That healing is bonkers, too. Didn't expect him to be so crazy with it. That hits me? Damn, red buff lasted forever. What? That sucks. Oh, well. Dude, I want first turret, please. If Rengar is ganked mid instead of bot lane, it could have been so easy to take this. Oh, well. Because I feel like people are, like, playing towards the sides that are, like, losing. I'll just get first turret now. Cool. So he's gonna probably come out of this brush and E me, but I'll just throw my charm at the same time, and then he'll die if he's going for me. And if he doesn't, then it's fine. I just get my free turret. Okay, so the team is freaking out, but hey, I still have a massive lead, and I will do the best that I can to carry, even though this is so challenging to carry when there's so many big magic resist users, and they are like HP tanky too, and have really good kits into me too. So, yeah. Huh. Damn, the Shen's back bot lane again? Jeez, the Shen is just relentless with his bot lane ganks. I could try going bot lane here. I don't know how easy this is really going to be, though. It's going to be very easy, just kidding. If Tristana jumped into that and died, I would have lost my mind. That'd have been so random. Nice. And I'm kind of glad that I didn't get the kills, because I already have plenty. We definitely don't want to, like, be taking everything, because I'm not confident that I can carry this game unless, yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab blue buff. We're not gonna vote yes. My ultimate's down for 30 seconds. We have one dragon so far. Tristana's dead again. And the amount of damage that I can deal to that Fiora is really bad. And also, she's taking more, and she's not stopping. And she might be able to take that so quickly that the next wave would literally give it to her. Jeez, dude. Ah, Fiora is such a pest of a champion to go versus. So sad. She's worth the big shutdown. If we can kill her, it's huge. Ooh, the Shen ultied. That's nice. Even though we might have not been able to pick her, at least getting out important objective is good. And this was really good because it also still was Rengar ulting, and he had another opportunity to go for somebody else. That enabled us to get Baron, or not Baron, Dragon. And we can hit these turrets too, after all of that as well. So it's going well. I don't have my ult for a little bit, so I was a bit afraid of getting collapsed on by Shen, but we see where he is. He's topside. I have 10 CS per minute, basically. I guess I can just continue hitting this, huh? He used Hextech Rocket Bell just to juke that. I just killed him even though I didn't have my ultimate, which is freaking ridiculous on Ahri. I did have to ignite, though, to get him. But that's good. We get to pressure even harder now, because the only way that we win this game is going to be through still, like, taking objectives when they take it, and I'm still not even worth the shutdown, which is insane, but yeah. Wow, I killed her, and I also got hit by everything, but I didn't die. And I didn't die to that. Holy crap. The Ignite. Whew, okay. Jeez. We'll just go Zanya's, because honestly, I already have plenty of damage, and this will be the defensive tool versus the people who are, like, gonna be able to try to kill me this game. They're gonna go very aggro to try to get me, probably. I'm not gonna take her farm, because that'd be kind of rude. I already have plenty of farm and stuff going for myself. Baron is coming up, so that's what we should be going for like, me going topside now, probably. We should try to get a pick. But I can't lose my R. We see that Fiora's bot side, that's good. We need to know that she's bot side, because then I can try to rotate mid lane from top, because I should be able to get pressure on Sylas, usually. Dude, killing Fiora is so worthless. Why do that? Shen's bot lane. Oh, they actually win? I just feel very... Sometimes I do not trust my teammates to make the correct play, because I feel like this is just like trying to fight to almost fight more than trying to play for smart stuff. Sylas TP'd, so now I am alone. I'm able to get a lot, even though this Jinx is also getting a lot, because she was just left alone. See, this is why, like, the fight doesn't make any sense. Like, what was the point of this? It doesn't... I don't know, dude. What was the point, guys? Why did you do that? Fiora might try to TP behind me. I don't want to fight her. I don't want to lose my ability, though. She just tried to do so many things there and missed all of them. That's warded, so if I was to go over there, we probably would get caught. I could maybe still stick around and try to pick. This is aborted. Okay, charmed. Very good kill. Dude, why is Triss bot? Like, what? What is happening? Why is Tristan a bot lane? It doesn't even make any sense. We just got some free pick and now we can't do anything with it? See. I have 3,000 gold, but it's whatever. They are TPing bot lane with Fiora right now. Breaking that blast cone. This Silas dies immediately. Amazing kill. We can just be patient. Let them come to us. We don't need to overextend. There's literally nothing going on over here. I'm not going to follow up whatever this is, but I'm going to stick around just in case they go too deep. That's all. Because Rengar can just do it. And now I have 3,000 gold, so I can go buy. Okay, I'm going to go for a death cap next, so then the Q coming back will deal a huge amount. We just need to get another good pick. And just play around the objectives that we know that are achievable after that pick happens, which is this Baron. I'm up 100 farm on this Silas, bro. Our bot lane can't get any pressure whatsoever. They just immediately lose all pressure. They're trying to get Baron control. Dude, we should be able to do Baron still. Why are we going bot lane? It doesn't make any sense. Just kill this guy so we can take a full turret. Jeez, dude. We should just be sitting in here to get a pick. We maybe could just start it because they're not coming. If we see that Hwei went bot side and Fiora is not really grouping, and then, yeah, the rest of them aren't showing up either, then it should just be free. We just need a body block the Jinx ultimate. I'll try. I don't know if this is big enough AoE from, like, this angle, but I want it to hit me instead of the Baron. And I don't have my death cap just yet, so that's what we're saving up for. Will I have enough after this? Report our Silas. True. If your worthless jungler says he's a pig. What? What does that even mean? Hey, Shen, if you're also toxic like me, we're buds, so I'll report him for you. Is that the line of thinking? Like, what? Okay. Damn, the death cap is gonna make me deal so freaking much now. Okay, a lot of abilities won on me, but I'm kind of okay. I'm just gonna quickly grab blue buff. That's all I want. I hope that the team isn't gonna do something weird for now. 40 seconds on Dragon. We really just play for that and we just win. I don't think that using my ultimate to kill Silas is worth it. Like, that's why I didn't go in. Because, I don't know, I'd want it for the team fight. Okay, we have that, so I'm just going to go back bot lane. Hopefully Rumble doesn't die top and give Fiora a bunch of pressure. My team is basing. So this is going to be a little bit bad because it's going to just waste some of our Baron because I don't think I can pressure much here. I think that they will honestly try to rotate onto me, so I can't be up that far. I don't even want to use my ultimate to, like, escape. My ultimate can be used to run away, but I don't want that to happen. I would prefer to just... I do have a slowing effect because we have the Hex Tech, whatever, so... I was able to predict when she was going to use her... Well, not predict, but I just am not going to use Charm until she does hers, so that's the reason why. What? That didn't land? I mean, this guy can ulti me, but he's just a support way, so his damage is, like, really non-existent. Ooh, the exhaust. The exhaust might have honestly saved your life. Hey, I'm super low now, though. I still have Zanya's, so that's why I'm stepping back up. Because I probably shouldn't die. $1,000 gold on my head. They can't get anybody. We'll not do more. That person tried killing me, so thankfully we got her too. She had to use her flash just to get in range, but we were able to survive. Okay. Nice. Now we can just go buy. I'll even buy a blue pot. We have Medjais. I'll sell the Medjais later if I really need to. It's not for a while, but we will need to do it eventually. Like, right when it spawns, hopefully. This will shove decently on its own, like, because they do have to collect waves, which is kind of nice, so maybe I actually can hit. The team's just trying to fight. I could join the fight probably. Chasing probably isn't that good just because of your being here. Nice. So, we managed to win the game. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the game 2 of it, where I was able to not do really many throws ever for the entire game. I mean, I feel like game 1 I did a couple of throws, but also I felt like I didn't have people dying as frequently as well. So, GG's. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned if you want to see Arena. See you guys next time. Peace out. Have a great day and all that. Did most damage by a lot. And this was also versus a lobby of not Diamond Elo. So just know that I don't have many games played on a lot of my accounts. So my MMR is like Master tier, but I have to like win enough to actually get put in the like my own account. You can see every single person's basically Masters. So don't be fooled by that. This is like Masters, and this person probably was Masters last season, or like, okay, they weren't. It showed Diamond, but what I'm trying to say is that it's higher elo than what it shows. All right, see you guys later. Peace out, bye. Hey everybody, welcome to the Ahri in Arena. We are starting off with silver augments and ones that are like mediocre. I don't think Shadow Runner is really that crazy unless I had like other things that like benefited movement speed, but slime time, don't chase his Singed Poison. That's the one that I probably want the most, but I'm gonna probably do just one reroll just in case I get something crazy good, which is definitely not gonna be happening, so we'll take Don't Chase, because at least we can kite away from people. Don't Chase is just Singed Q. It does have an AP ratio to it, so that means that if I do, of course, get a lot of AP, it can deal quite a bit. And also, we're going to be running away. Oh, man, you got Adapt? That's what I wanted. But because he does have Adapt, I'm totally down to, like, help him. If I find Twin Mask, I'll take it for him. She has Woolits? Wow. Well, I did charm that guy. He didn't use Wind Wall. My teammate should be able to get both of these, I think. I didn't get hit by any of those. My teammate's gonna die. Kind of awkward. Juked his ability. I get 2 of these, he gets 1. Plus he's standing on my poison, so he is taking a lot of damage here. Charmed him again. I can, like, be the person to tank him a little bit, because he's probably just gonna go for my teammate. So I should probably just, like, allow him to hit me a little bit, just so I can at least... Wait a second, dude. You dying just made us lose. My teammate... Oh... Darn. That sucked. My teammate died, and he gave him the best possible situation for Serve Beyond Death. That was sad. Oh well, I kind of felt like I played it, honestly, how I was supposed to. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do. Not res my teammate? I think I might have had a better chance. Because then at least Yasuo would have died. Bummer. I mean, it's only round 1, but it is a little bit annoying when you lose like that. We get a full buy an item. I'm kind of down with, like, many different items. What do I even want? I think we just go this just in case we get burn augments this game, because you never really know. And at least I'll just have an item that always is... Oh, wait, should I just go Malik? No. I mean, does it really matter getting my ultimate lower CD inside of Arena? Probably not, so we'll just go burn effect. They have Panic Room, Gwen with a Gnasher's Tooth. My teammate has the Manamune to make Adapt to give him a ton of AP, so he has 168 AP already. Staff of Flowing Water to give both of them ability power. Huh. So they'll just get the bottom one. My teammate probably shouldn't be going in the way that he is. Not smart to do these trades whatsoever. I'm gonna save this for him if he can come get it. Okay, he doesn't want to go get it, so I guess I'll just take it because he's just not rotating for it. Don't worry, man. I got this. I'll 1v2 them. Wow, that was kind of well played by Lulu, but they'll still die. I'll just res them now. Go for the bottom plant. And that person will die too. Just take some time. My damage is really, really high when they're just walking into my Qs like that. They're kind of just walking in, like both of them got hit by both parts of my Q multiple times, and also walking into the Singed Poison did a lot. Wow, this also did a lot too. I didn't expect Blackfire to be that much, but kind of pumped the dam. Diamond Tip Spear is like based off of distance from the target to increase the amount of damage that you deal. Which isn't like that bad to have. I'm gonna do one reroll though, because I had a feeling that there is a chance that maybe I'll get something else like Pyromancers, so at least I'm already building Burn and we can like burn on top of Burn. It would be really cool if Singed, Poison counted as a burn effect, but it doesn't. But yeah, we're going to be able to create those pools on the ground, and the more burn effects that we get, the better. And maybe we'll get other augments in the future that will increase the burn as well to make the pools even stronger. Or we get Apex, so it like spawns pools all the time. You never really know. Wow, that snip just does it in one hit. Interesting. That's news to me. Ooh, I hit him. That guy will die. She'll die too. Good fight. Wait, you have also Pyromancers? We both have Pyromancers who were both going kind of burn? I didn't realize that he went for that. He has... Oh, it's giving him adaptive AD. I get it. Because, like, mostly it has AD, but then this turns into it. I never knew that. That this gives adaptive, so thus it will take, like, okay, giving him AD makes more sense, because I guess that this does it afterwards. Because you're only building AD items so far. Makes sense. We'll just build a Liandry's just to have another burn effect, because now we can just make our little pools a bit bigger so we can stand on top of them and stuff. Kind of just waiting for the augment round to start, because that would be the thing that I really want to see if I can get something crazy. Infernal Conduit is a prismatic, that is a burn effect, that is an infinite stacking burn. That will affect the Pyromancers, and it will be nice because it lowers the CD of your abilities based off of how many burns are on the target. And because I already have so many burns, then that's going to be very powerful for like resetting my abilities all the time. Took a little bit to kill him, but he did eventually die. Nice. Pretty quick round. Didn't really have to try too hard. We're on a win streak now. We should have won the first round, too. Right, Yone? Oh, man. Somebody's doing that. Ooh. After casting your ultimate, mark the enemies for death. This is so crazy strong. It's very powerful because it also has a decent CD, 8 seconds, so when I cast it and like it goes on cooldown, if a kill happens, I might be able to get more stacks of my ultimate, because inside of Arena, it gives you 2 extra stacks, and then I can ulti again, re-trigger it, and this also stores the damage that my teammate does too. And storing 40% of damage is insane. You can deal like 1,000 to 2,000 true damage. It does true damage. This used to be a super terrible augment months ago. One of the, like, worst augments you could ever get, and they buffed it. I should probably ulti preemptively just so, like, we actually could have, oh, geez, I might have gotten myself killed badly. I'm definitely dead here. But I deserve to be killed. For my mistake. Which is I accidentally used my R once incorrectly. I'm definitely gonna die here. I already had a feeling that was gonna happen. But that's my fault. Rite of Ruin is broken on champions like them because every single time he casts an ability, he gets a shield, and he doesn't really have cooldowns, so he just is able to do it all the time, which is kind of unbalanced, which is why we lost that so hard. The killing time also was worthless. It only did 122 because we kind of burnt it after we were running away rather than right at the initiation, which was the biggest mistake that we did. I'm just wondering if I can get a burn effect that can stack so I can actually kill the more tanky people, because right now I don't think that I can kill them very easily. The problem is that I just don't really deal that much. I kind of want to almost like save my money to try to find a prismatic, not gonna lie, because I just feel that getting something like a detonation orb so it stores damage or a rune carver would probably be, like, better than what I have now. Because I could go Malignance, too, for more burn, but would that even be worth it? Let's build a Void Staff for now. We'll decide later. Man, I hate dying when I'm in the portal. I tried dealing as much damage as I could to her so she would have gotten one shot, but sadly we just don't deal enough. I don't even know if Fizz can kill. I don't think that he's too strong, but it was enough. Nice. They're taking all the plants, so she's gonna have her ultimate back for sure. She's also gonna just take the portal down. Which is rough for us, because, man, she just doesn't die. She just is so close to dying every single time. See, that round it did 1,300, which is way better. We'll take Fortune Shard, because I need to have something to actually deal damage with. I don't deal anything, really. I'm kind of weak. All I have is burn effects. But burn effects isn't that crazy on RA. Gain Energized twice as quickly, plus also triggering Energized fires a magic missile. What? Magic missile damage, 88. What? That sounds awful. Huh? It seems that is like a range thing, isn't it? Okay, so killing time did not deal that much? Really? I thought that killing time was going to do more there, but I guess not. Still, I'm glad that we were finally able to, like, win a round, because the previous rounds have been super tragic. Ooh, that's, Sinch has Rune Carver, too. Gwen has a Warmogs? Ah, she's definitely gonna lose. She missed everything, too. Well, they tried. Mordekaiser is 1v1. I guess 1v1 is okay. Maybe. I hope that Fizz can win on his side. I might just need to run away from somebody if I go versus... You know what? Maybe I can kite people out like Yone. I was thinking about if I could ever kill them. If it is a 1v1. It might not choose this, though. It chose the ring, so it's going to be closing sooner. Alright. Mutate into my allies' augments. Time stop is honestly really good, but it's kind of boring. But I'll take it because it's too good. Twin Mask is fixed. I'm gonna save. No more burn effects. We're just gonna save up for the... I could have probably bought one anvil, but we're gonna save up for that prismatic. What even killed me? I honestly don't even know what I got hit by that hit so freaking hard. Was it like Nami's E maybe? Or something? Oh, I did get Rune Carver. Nice. I mean, it's not going to deal that much damage, but at least I have a way that if I have to go versus somebody and there's no way to kill them, I have a way of probably killing them now. That's like the goal. Also, I could probably sell my item next round and buy something else. I don't really know what I want to be going for, though. We're versus a Lulu Gwen. They have Reapers. They also have a way to reset their abilities. Ah, darn. I tried killing, but it's just too difficult. If only Fizz could have somehow survived before getting caught, because we should kill one and then reset. That was the goal, but he just dies so fast still. It's such a struggle to win versus something like a Gwen, because Gwen is OP in Arena, like extremely OP. This guy has Marks Mage, this guy's crit. They also have Gale Force plus a Zanya's. Damn. Is this Garen going to be able to just like one-tap us before we even can do anything? I'm going to build another burn effect, even though I think that we could just lose this round maybe. We'll take the 10 armor and 10 magic resist, even though it's not really that crazy of a stat. Alright, if I can maybe burn my, we'll be right back at the perfect timing when he jumps on us, or if he tries to jump on us, it could be huge. Whoa. He just burned his Zanya's. He just wasted it. I'm so dead. Dude, there's actually no way to win this, is there? I think that my Fizz will die before he can res me. Oh? I cannot believe we won that. What is it? I don't know why he kept using Zanya's. Okay, nice. We somehow won through whatever that was. We can either have ability haste, which is decent, magic missile. Man, everybody's about to get kicked out, huh? Oh, you got vulnerability of all things? Dude, my Fizz got something so good. I'll take Magic Missile. Magic Missile sometimes can do a lot if you, like, can spam your abilities, and I have, like, decent spam. We never really did get a crazy build going to make it some super strong, though, so I feel like a lot of these rounds with the OP people is still gonna be a bit of a struggle to probably ever win. I'm feeling nervous about that. Oh, too bad I can't undo. Because I actually could have went for a Prismatic, too, and maybe a Prismatic could have been crazy. Because Gwen is just running in a straight line at people, but she can kind of kill by straight line running. Oh, Yone might be able to win because she can't dash. Oh, it's not enough. Oh, she still wins. Crazy. That's Gwen for you. Are we versus Gwen? Or versus the Nami? They have killing time now? How much AP does she have? 880? Huh. That's actually not as much as I thought. We don't have any anti-heal. Oh, you have anti-heal. Ah, they have Cloak of Starry Night? Yikes. Well, that's probably instant. Huge deal. Because the problem is that since she has Cloak of Starry Night, she increased her MR by a pretty decent amount, and now we can't burst her as easily. That pillar probably would have killed me. I cannot believe we won that. Holy crap. What did so much damage? Why did it feel like Yone was there and then suddenly he just vanished? What happened? Something hit him, and I don't think it was the pillar, because the pillar came towards me, I believe. Yeah, you have 1,000 AP. Can you kill, though? How much HP does she have? 7,600. Nice. That's really cool. Volleyed. I couldn't use my stop time. No! I'm sorry, Fizz. We lose, GG. Oh, well, that was like an impossible round to win. Like, for us to win that would have been pretty challenging. We tried. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Have a great day and all that. Bye.